Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. I make videos on spoken English. My name is Sandeep. So let us start our today's session. In our previous session, we discussed on most common problems while we speak in English. In this session, we'll discuss on important techniques of spoken English that I discussed it earlier in my previous session. In this session, we'll learn how to use these tips in order to make our English fluent. But before I proceed this session further, my dear student, let me clear you one thing. These are not shortcut. It's a continuous process. It doesn't happen in one night or two nights. Okay, so if you want to make your English fluent, then you need to give your 100%. As you know, my dear student, the more you will practice, the more you will be able to speak in a particular language. Because practice makes a man perfect. So now I'm going to tell you some effective tips for improving your speaking skills, especially when you are just starting your spoken journey. So let us start our lecture. So my dear student, my first point is practice regularly. Because if you have started your spoken journey, then the first point is you should start your practice daily. Okay, because consistent practice is the key to improvement any language. So please try to start speaking in English every day. Whether it could be in a wrong way or right way, it doesn't matter. But the main thing is you have to speak by hook or by crook, even if it's just for a few seconds or few minutes. Okay, my second point is start with some basic sentences. You might have heard about some student that, sir, how will be able to speak some simple sentences. Simple sentences are very common sentences. Even a child can speak this kind of sentences. You can start with some basic sentences, with simple sentences, and once you are able to speak some simple sentences, gradually you can increase the complexity as you gain the confidence. Okay. So my other point is, my dear student, you can also focus on your vocabulary building. Try to learn new words and phrases regularly. Okay, because if you have some important words in your pocket, after that you can speak some sentences. Okay, so always try to use some simple words while you speak in English. Okay, my other point is you should be an active listener. Okay, if you have started your spoken journey recently, so pay close attention while the other person is speaking. If you will do that, this will help you in order to pick up the correct pronunciation and intonation. Because if you listen to other person, automatically it will tell you that how the person is saying, how will I speak this word. So it will also help you in order to make your pronunciation good. Okay, my other point is to repeat and mimic technique. You maybe you earlier know this point, repeat and mimic technique. What does it mean? Basically repeat sentences and phrases after the native speakers, what they are saying. So try to repeat their sentences. If you will do that, mimic their pronunciation and rhythm to improve your own. Okay, so if you will repeat the sentences what the person is saying, automatically it will improve your confidence. It will be able to know the correct pronunciation, how the person is saying this word. My other point is you should try to read aloud. Okay, like you can take a paragraph, you can take a books, you can take a paragraph from newspaper, you can take an article from internet. Because if you will if you will read loudly a paragraph, so this will help you both your pronunciation and comprehension skills also, my dear student. My other point is to, my dear student, you should watch some English movies, but some simple content, not in tough content. Like you can watch some English cartoon movies. You can watch some simple cartoon movies that is specially designed for the children. So always try to watch some simple content. A lot of content are available on YouTube. Never try to go for tough content. Always try to go for some simple content. If you listen the simple content, automatically you will be able to enhance your pronunciation skill as well as your intonation skills also. So make sure always try to listen some simple content, some simple stories, some simple cartoons. Lot of content are available on YouTube. Okay, so English can expose you to natural languages pattern and accent. So always try to go for some simple content, because recently you have started your spoken journey. My other point, if you listen any content, please take a mobile and record yourself. Record your speech and listen to it, because if you do that, this allows you to identify areas for improvement. Where are you making mistake? Okay, so record your voice on daily basis, and after that you will be able to find where are you doing mistake. Okay, my other point is, don't fear mistakes. So don't be afraid to make mistake, because mistakes are the natural part of natural learning process. If you are learning a new language, so it may be the possibility that you make some mistakes. So don't be afraid to make mistake. This is a natural process. Okay, my last point, my dear student, try to be set some real goal. Okay, that today I'll speak 5 minutes, I will speak 10 minutes. Okay, so set achievable goal for your English speaking pattern. Whether you are standing in any queue, whether you are ordering any food. Okay, so try to start English conversation. So having goals keep you motivated always. Now my dear student, you are thinking some question in your mind, how is it possible? So now the question is how you will do that. So don't worry my dear student, I am going to tell you a simple technique. So with the help of some basic sentences, you can start your spoken journey. So don't worry my dear student, I'm going to tell you a simple technique. With the help of some basic sentences, you can start your spoken journey. So I'm going to tell you some simple example, like if you meet someone for the first time, so you can say, sir, how are you? Okay, so you can introduce yourself first time to the other person. Sir, my name is Mohan. Sir, my name is Nikita. So this is how you can introduce yourself in a simple way. Okay, you can ask to other person, sir, what is your name, where are you from also. Okay, you can expressing your thanks also to the other person, sir, thank you very much. Okay, you can also show your appreciation when someone helps you, sir, thank you very much. Okay, you can ask some basic questions, sir, where are you from? Okay, you can use this in order to inquire about someone, place or origin also. You can talking about likes or dislike of any other person. You can share your interest. Okay, sir, I like this book, sir, I like football, I like reading books. Okay, so and you can talking about families also of the other person. You can, if you are sitting in a restaurant, you can ordering your food. If someone is asking while you are sitting in restaurant, sir, what would you like to have, then you can simply say, sir, I would like to have a cup of coffee, I would like to have a pizza. Okay, and if you want to describe any object, so you can simple use this sentence, this is a pen, this is a ball, this is a bat. Okay, if you want to ask time, talking about the time, you can also say it is 3 o'clock, it is 4 o'clock. You can also describe your location by using some simple sentence like I live in Mumbai, I live in Delhi. If you are agree with any point, so in order to expressing your agreement, you should say yes, I agree. If you are not agree, so show your disagreement. You can also say sir, I do not agree with this. Okay, so politely, in case of politely, you can say this word, sir, I do not agree with this point, if your opinions are different. Okay, you can also say, sir, I am sorry. So you can use some different sentences in your daily life. Okay, so these basic sentences cover common everyday situation and can have a foundation of your English speaking skill. As you become more comfortable, so you can expand your vocabulary and start constructing more complex sentences. As you know, my dear student, practice is the key to improving your English speaking abilities. I think this was very important session for you, my dear student, and this is enough for today's session, and I'll meet you in the next session. Till then, thank you very much, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much, my dear student.